Hello guys and welcome to today's video, and in this video I'm gonna talk about my first product that I've been working on for a couple of months, and I finally finished my first SaaS product and I've already shipped, and today we are going to talk about that. It is called Reebews, and I'm really excited to share what the Reebews is and what it does. And before we talk about that, let me first introduce myself. I am Shreyans Jain, and I am a founder and creator of Reebews. I am a self-taught full stack developer. I've been learning about web development from past 1 year or so, and my tech stack is on Stack and Next.js. I have a 4 years of experience in e-commerce industry, and I have done my startup with completing 10,000 orders, and I have served 3,000 customers in across 5 countries. And with this, you might be thinking, wow, Shreyans has achieved so much. He has done e-commerce startup where he has served and has done cross border shipping across the countries. But all this looks very silver lining, but there is a one pain point that I've been facing of 4 years of my e-commerce journey is this. Among 3,000 customers served globally, and I only able to collect less than 100 reviews. It is like, what is it? How, like, even I'm shocked seeing this. When I went back to my reviews dashboard and I looked over how many reviews I collected, and I see this numbers, which is less than a 3% of review collection in 4 years. So that is how painful it is to get a reviews from your customer, and it's mind boggling. So what kind of tools I have tried in this 4 years of my review collection journey? So I tried couple of tools which are Microsoft Forms. Microsoft Forms are really intuitive. It is not like Google Forms traditional. It is a little bit interactive. So I had to keep this in second so that it follows along. But I've already done the presentation. So yeah, before first I used to work with Google Forms, and then I moved to Microsoft Forms. And yeah, so Google Forms and Microsoft Forms, so it is quite different and interactive than Google Forms. Then I tried to use Mailchimp is a paid platform, and it is more interactive than the both things I have mentioned earlier. And finally, WhatsApp conversation. Why I include WhatsApp conversation is to gather social proof. My priority is always been giving a customer satisfaction. And I have shipped across 5 countries, and I have to be 24/7 with my phone, and somebody they can message me anytime. Like, they message me around 12:30, and I have to be active and check and reply to their queries and solve them. So customer satisfaction is always been my priority, and based on that, I've been collecting reviews from my customers through WhatsApp, and I used to take a screenshot and I upload those as a social proof. Given all this review collection tools that I've used in my 4+ years, but there is one thing that it cannot, it is these all tools are only for my satisfaction, and those are collected only internally, and I cannot show this outside the internet. It is all for my satisfaction. That's all, nothing else. If I wanted to show outside, I just had to take a screenshot and upload it on the internet. That's how I can show with these tools. The thing is, everyone reads reviews, but no one wants to write them. That is the truth. We all buy stuff from marketplaces, and we like the product so much that we just keep on using it, and we do not give back to the people whom we purchase the product. And it is very painful, or sometimes we just forget in our world because we have a lot of things to do. So in that process, we try to use the product and never never be thankful to the brand, or whatever you want to call a seller or a brand. We want to send some sort of appreciation. But the study shows 93% of customers read reviews prior to purchase. Even I, whenever I purchase on the marketplaces, I used to go down and read the reviews of the brand first, and then I go back to the seller's page and check how they are delivering to the customers. So I check two reviews, and 79 percentage of buyer trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. You might be getting from the friends, you try this product, and when they go to the website, search for the product, and they scroll down, first they go down and check the reviews, how others are thinking about the product, rather than trusting your friends and family who have recommended a product to you. They are first checking out what the other people are telling around this product. Might be there might be a shipping problem that we might never know. So those kind of stuff are also important when you are buying stuff from online. 70% of increased visibility in the product page with reviews. If you have at least two or three reviews, there might be a chance of conversion. And sad thing is, most of the sellers who are selling products on the marketplaces, they are struggling to get reviews. Like how I got only 3% of reviews in my entire 4 years of e-commerce journey. And 3 to 5 times customer are highly to convert if they see product having reviews in that product page. So this much of conversion rate with just reviews. And you all might be saying, yeah, this is all studies and research. So here's where I have created this product just for small businesses to get their reviews faster and in a positive manner. And here's what it is: a reviews. And what does the review does? Reebews is a smart review management SaaS platform for small businesses. So how do reviews collect reviews? Basically, we use stuff called thank you card, which many of the sellers does it, but we we do it in a way that we also thank to a buyer who purchased the product. And also we are asking it like whether they would like to share the review, and they will be seeing a space where there will be a QR code so that user can scan from their mobile. Now everything is digital, and everybody scans QR codes. When they are going to a restaurant or a grocery shop, they scan it from Paytm, UPI, and they do the payment. Our platform works just like that. You have to scan the product, and we bring it to our review collection platform. It is not like Microsoft Forms or Google Forms or anything. We have made it in a very interactive manner so that customer knows what they have to write. It is there everything in the place. Once I start showing you the demo, you will get through. So once the user scans the QR code, we bring them to our review form where they have to enter all the details. And with that details, by the end of submission, we provide an incentive, which is compensation of giving something back to the customer. There is an effort, right? There is an effort for they are doing it on the phone and giving your 2 minutes of your time to write this review. There is an effort, so we have to give back something, so that they would be wanting to write the reviews. So I have thought in that way how we can compensate the user so that we can get the review. And also there is one more thing. Not only the product saves the review in our server, but it also encourage customer to add the review on the marketplaces. So it is happening both the ways. It is like other traditional tools which I have shown you earlier, that is only for our internal purposes. It will not go back to the marketplaces where there is very much important for that review to go there. So we are doing it simultaneously so that customer fills the form. Once they are done with the submission, we will encourage the customer whether they would like to post the same on the marketplaces from where they purchase the product. So it is happening both the ways. So it's a win-win for the sellers and as well as the buyers. Once they make the choice of whether they want to write the review in the marketplace or they just want to submit, we are not forcing the customer. Forcing the customer is against the violation in the marketplaces, but we are not forcing our customers to write the reviews. It is upon them. If they want to write the review, we help them, help them to navigate faster. You will, once I will show you the demo, you will get to know everything. And that is the way how reviews works. And the fifth point is very crucial, and that is what the review shines as a SaaS product, is smart funnel. Let's say seller is got pissed off seeing negative reviews on their channel. And negative reviews is not just about the product is bad. Might be the first impression of the product, the customer which they were expecting the product to to get in a perfect package, they might have seen some kind of a dent or some kind of a damage from anywhere. Because there is a thing, seller doesn't ship your product, the third party logistic brings a product to you. So if you're not into e-commerce, then you might not understand what I'm trying to tell. But seller ships the product and it gives back to, let's say, Amazon, and Amazon ships the product to you. So it is not the seller to blame, but the service, the logistic is to blame. And sometimes negative review flows because of that, because every logistic works in a very different manner. I live in a metro city, so I do not have any sort of a problem with the logistics. I get perfectly. Maybe the seller lives in some other tier 2 or tier 3 cities and is shipping the product from there. So it is traveling, it is traveling cities to cities and states from states. You get my point. So sometimes negative review flows because of that. And because of that frustration, if any buyer sees a negative review, they are likely to leave the page, or maybe browse some other product. Because just one product doesn't sell in one marketplaces. It is all over the marketplaces. So you might go some other place and buy from there. So how reviews helps is, if someone is writing a negative review, we actually get process of buyer not writing the reviews to the marketplaces. So we do not show that whether you want to write a review on the marketplaces, or like I told you before, like we do not force our customers. But when there are piles of negative reviews, you have to address it. There are many sort of things. If I try to explain, okay, let me explain you everything. First of all, Amazon doesn't give the detailed information about their customers who are purchasing from the marketplaces. They only share limited information, like where this product is going to go and to whom it is going to go. They do not share the contact information. So seller doesn't have the right information to reach back to you and solve your query. It is not there. And if customer wants to ask for the review, they only are allowed to request for the review from the Amazon dashboard only. It is common in all the marketplaces. It's not just about the Amazon. It is common on all the marketplaces. If they wanted to request for the review, they can only do it from their marketplace dashboard, nowhere else. If it is about your website, you have the information, you have contact details and everything, so you can reach out to the customer, talk about what has been wrong, whether there is damage during the shipping or what. Because I have dealt not those 10,000 customers are not just from one marketplaces. It is from the whole marketplaces combined. And if I see any damage from my website, I have customer details. I reach back to the customer when the order is delivered. I actually personally reach out to the customer whether they have got the right product, whether they have received in a perfect manner without any damages, because I used to deal with beauty and cosmetic products, which are very high value and premium cosmetic products which I'm talking about. So those kind of products needs to be shipped delicately. So when it is reached, I personally reach out to the customer whether they have reached the product, whether they have got the right product, whether they have got on the right time, and all sort of things I used to ask the customer. If it is in my website, I can do that. If it is on the other marketplaces, let's say Flipkart or Amazon, you do not have. You do not have the information. Only and only thing you can do is you can communicate through the cards if you want. Yeah, that is all you can do. You can keep a thank you card, and you if you have any sort of problem with the product, please contact us. When I started my e-commerce journey, I didn't start with the review form. I started with the thank you. I started from the day one. Whether it is going on from my marketplace on my website, I used to have that a small square card which says my company name is Cybershop India. So what does the Cybershop does? We are into this, and if you face any sort of problems, reach me out. And you can also check out my website. And I used to add the coupon code there in the card itself. That if you purchase from our website, you will get this much of coupon code. And from there I have seen some sort of conversion happening through my website, so I started gaining the organic traffic. And from there, I got the idea, I should be starting the paid ads instead of relying on the marketplaces. I started doing paid advertisement. So that is how my the Cybershoppedia as a company grow year by year. So having all this, marketplaces doesn't give you the information about the customers. Nowadays I have seen Flipkart doesn't even give the information of buyer's name and address. They have just used some sort of hash in their dashboard, so that you cannot even reach out with customers with the addresses. And Amazon might be coming out soon with this kind of thing, because Amazon, before, when I used to start in 2020, they show contact details. When you are doing packaging and everything, they used to share everything, contact information, addresses and everything. When Flipkart started to disable the contact information thing, Amazon did the same. They started not showing the contact information of any buyers, and they might start with these practices what Flipkart is doing right now. So there is a limited amount of information these marketplace share, because they want to safeguard their customer. They want their customer to buy from their marketplaces, which is right, which is there, because they have created a platform for the sellers. So it is there, it is justified. But the justify is there, like you are not giving us the chance, giving us the opportunity to reach out to the customer when there is really important. So giving said, you only are allowed to ask reviews from the dashboard. And also these dashboard, the only way of communication is through email. That's it. If customer has doesn't have a habit to read emails, then your customer is gone. There is no modes of communication rather than email ID. So there is no other communication. So you cannot reach out to the customers, and they bound to keep on their dashboard. And in the Amazon, you are in all the marketplaces, you are allowed to request for the reviews only one time in in the whole time. That's one time. After 7 days of purchase, you are allowed to click on the request for a review button, and that's it. If customer happens to see your email and if they like the product, they will push the review. Otherwise, nothing. You can just sit and hope to customer write a review for you. That's all. And there is no scope of growth. If you are just you have done the job of asking the review for the one time and you are just sitting back and just that's all. Nothing you can do. So that is the reason why I have created this SaaS platform, which I also been dealing personally, and I would share this with my other sellers who are in this niche and wanted to grow as a brand and as seller. I help increase their revenues through reviews. So that being said, we will jump on to the demo session. So I will going to show you the demo. Okay, let me set it up first and then I'll be right back. Okay, first, I will show you the demo of how an end user is going to experience our review form once they scan the QR code. So, after scanning the QR code, they are going to see this review form. And since I've already created this campaign, it is about discount coupon code which will be delivered after a buyer finish submitting the review form. So in the first question, we are asking which product they have purchased. So buyer is going to select the product, and since it's an Amazon campaign, we are allowing multi-country setup. So a seller can sell on multiple countries in Amazon. So we have allowed this option for sellers. So a buyer from whichever country, they have to select the particular country. And I'm right now I will just click on US. And next we are asking for order number. Now why we are asking for an order number is to validate the customer. So we are asking for this, and let's say a buyer is clueless about what is the order number. We have provided the button which they can click and see how they can find their QR code. So finding a QR code in any marketplaces are with the two methods. One is through the shipping label which they receive when they are receiving the package. They will get the shipping label. So on the shipping label, you will have that order number, so they can simply see from the package and write the order number. Or let's say a buyer had torn the shipping label, or he has no longer access of a shipping label, then we are providing this button. I still can't find my order number. They can simply check on this, and we will provide another option for the buyer to see where they can find their order number through the marketplace app. So we have given some simple steps, and we have provided the button which will navigate directly to their orders page. Now this button is deep linked, meaning if someone, let's say buyer, is submitting this review form through their mobile phone, if they have marketplace app already installed on their phone, they will be navigated directly through the app and at the right page. So whatever screenshots we have placed here is going to be exactly the same. So once they click on this button, they will be directly navigated to this page, and they from there they have to find their order ID. So if I click on this, right now I do not have the access of Amazon. So they can find from there. And let's say buyer still he has not found it, or he enters some random numbers. And if he click on next, he will be not allowed to move to the next step. He has to provide the right order number. So for right now, I'll enter the order number. I'm just checking the right digit. Okay. And it is asking me for the ratings. Right now, I'll just click on 4 and I will submit this as yes and go to the next step. And since it's discount coupon campaign, we are asking for a basic information like their name, email address, and phone number. Let's say if it is a free product campaign, which I'm going to show you right here. Here in the second step, we are asking for their address information also. Since buyer has to send the free product, in order for that, then you have to provide them the address, right? So in this campaign, in this free product campaign, we are allowing buyer to enter their address information also. So right now we are on the discount coupon code campaign. I'm just going to enter the details and the phone number, and we are also providing a newsletter button. So if this is tick, meaning customer is also interested in your other products as well, so you can reach them out and you provide a marketing campaigns or newsletters for them. I'll just click on next, and in this section I have enabled the comment button. This means the buyer has to write something about how they like the product, basically. So I'm just going to enter. Okay. And the minimum characters are enabled. So they have to write at least 30 characters in order to complete this review form. We are providing two buttons. One is copy the review and go to the Amazon, whichever the marketplace is, or they can simply click on no thank you, submit your review here. So we are providing the two options. Why? Because policy thing, we are not forcing our customer to write the review, so we are allowing two buttons. So let's say customer chose this one, and now we have copied their whatever the comment they have written in the review form. We have copied that field, and we are providing the right step to the buyer that what they have to do next. So we are basically guiding the customer. You will be directed to the page. You have to paste the review there, and you have to give the same star which you have given here. So if I click on this, it will be direct to the marketplace reviews page, and they have to provide the review there. And since it's deep linked, which I've already mentioned, these all links are deep linked. So if the customer has Amazon app installed on their phone, it will be navigated directly and it will show them the right product and where they have to fill up the form, and they can simply submit it. So it's all tailored made for customer, so they do not have to worry about anything. Every source of informations are provided in the review form, so they can just simply write the review and submit the review, and rest reviews will take care everything. So how amazing is this, right? So everything is well placed, and buyer just have to write the review form, and that's it. Okay, so enough of this. So this is how the buyer is going to experience our review form once the seller creates the campaign, and once buyer scans the QR code, this is how they are going to experience. And now let me take you to the back end, how back end works. So this is how a buyer is going to see. They are going to see their analytics right here. And once they come on to the dashboard, they have to do this four things. One is marketplace setup, second is products, third is promotions, which is an optional field, which I'm going to show you later, and next is campaigns. So we are going to do this one by one. So let me take you to the marketplace setup page, where you can see right now we are providing four marketplaces, which is Amazon, Flipkart is for Indian consumers. So if you are from India, you might be familiar with Flipkart, and Shopify and WooCommerce, which are very common in any country if you see. So I have selected Amazon for right now, and now I will select Flipkart. So it is just one click away. You will get this when I explain you about the campaign, so if they have to just click on this and the marketplace will get activated for them. And next is our products. In the products field, once they come on to the ad product, we are asking these informations. So we are asking for the product name, an image URL. Image URL, why? Because we do not want to save each and every product page on our server. So we are asking for the customer to upload from their marketplaces, because they are creating the product just for those marketplaces, right? Let's say a seller is dealing with this product and he wants to collect reviews for this product. They what they can do is simply click on the product image, right click, and click on the copy image address, and they can simply come on to the product and just paste it here. That's it. Why we are having this option is because they are dealing with different marketplaces. They can just copy the link of the product picture which they have already uploaded. We are just going to reference this as in the review form. This is how a seller is going to upload their product image. Next is SKU number. SKU number, since if you are dealing with an e-commerce platform, you might be familiar with this. So I'm just going to add the SKU number, and I'll provide the product name also. And it is asking for the ASIN number. ASIN number you can simply find from the URL. So I'm just going to copy this and I'll paste it here. And we are allowing, if they are dealing with different marketplaces, they have to provide us those information. And once we create the campaign, these things are going to be useful there. So seller can provide the information based on the marketplaces. And if you are dealing with Flipkart, if you are selling on Flipkart, then we have also provided the button for how they can find these IDs, and they have to fill those. So we have provided a step by step navigation, and we are also providing the button so they can directly navigate to the seller page, select their product, and pull up the right information and fill it up here. The seller has to provide the right information here. Why? Because the deep links which we have installed on our application will going to properly navigate the customer. And if you are providing the wrong information, then they will be experiencing some kind of a broken link. They might not be placing the reviews properly. So make sure you are filling up the right information here. So right now, since it's a demo and we are only going to cover the one marketplace, so I'm just going to add the Amazon ASIN number. I'm just going to save the product here. Okay, once we save the product, you can see, and we also providing the dashboard here, so they can see how many reviews they have collected and how many were positive and negative, and how much the average was. So they can see it right from the products page. And next we'll come on to the promotions. Right now I have created these two promotions, and let me, if I take you to the create promotion page, seller will write the promotion name. This promotion name is going to be visible right here. So this is going to be the same thing, you have to write it here. So seller will have to make sure they are writing the correct information, so that while the buyer is on the review form, they see it and read it properly what is going on. And they have to provide with the promotion information. So I'll just copy it this one for right now, and whatever you are providing in the promotion description are going to be visible in this area. And we are asking for the promotion image. Promotion image can be basically, if you have a graphic designer, they have already created the thank you card, they can simply add that. So I'm just going to upload an image here so they can see the preview. And once we are in the promotion type, you will see these four options. One is gift card, one is discount code, another one is free product, and we have digital download. E-cards are like whatever, like Amazon gift cards or any sort of card. Like H&M will have their own gift card, or something you can give it to back to the customer. So you can select this and write the amount and select the currency here. Or if you are going to deliver the free product, then we are just telling the seller to write the additional instruction. Additional instructions are for free product. It is going to be when they are going to get that product and what product they might expect on the package. So you can write it straight through here. And for the discount coupons, we have two more options, like whether if it is this is the same code applies for all the customers, or you have some sort of single use coupon code. Single use coupon codes could be free credits or store credits or some sort of thing. So we are providing two options. If you are selecting this, then you have to provide the coupon code and you have to give us the website link and you have to provide some instructions on how to use this coupon code. And for digital download, we are asking for download file and additional informations. And for gift card, free product and discount coupon, if it is single use for each customer, then this approval method is going to be manually by default. Why? Because once they have written the information, the buyer has to provide them the details, right? If let's say a seller selects the free product campaign, is going to make the free product campaign, then they will collect the address information. Based on that address information, they are going to pack the free product and they are going to ship back to the customers. Then they have to provide a tracking information, right? So tracking information must be provided back to the customer. Then how would the customer know whether you have shipped or not? So in this case, we are having this manually upload and delivered section for gift card, free product and discount coupon code. If it is selected, single use for each customer. Even for the digital download, they have the option to select, so automatic or manual. Automatic is simply it will be delivered to the customer at the final step, and in the manual the seller is going to validate and provide you later on. So this is how the, let's say I'm just going to create a gift card for now, and I'll click on save promotion. So the promotion has been saved. Now they have to create the campaigns. Once they come on to the create campaign, I'm just write the name. And here in the campaign strategy, like I have said, option promotion is an optional field. So whether if seller just want to collect the reviews internally, they can click on the reviews option, or they if they want to give something back, they can just click on the promotions and select the relevant promotion for which they are creating this campaign, and they have to select the product. And we have two marketplaces activated currently. Since we are creating this campaign for Amazon, I'm just click on the Amazon and we are providing these marketplaces. So Amazon's currently deal with these marketplaces. So these are the famous marketplaces, and we are going to select the marketplaces. We are provided the multiple option, and we are provided, if let's say seller is selling in just one country, they are allowed to select one. And if they are selecting one, then we are not asking the customer from where they have purchased the product, because it's a default. And if a seller purchase the pro option, we have something called branding templates. Branding templates is simply white label. So if you see a review form, it is given our company template. So this is by default is going to be for everyone. And if seller purchase the pro option, they are allowed to create their own branding. So right now I will just create something in front of you. So you might be familiar for what I'm talking about. Let me just let me just create a branding campaign for you right in here in this demo. So I'm going to select the logo. So just when I've selected the logo, it is visible right here. You can see the preview on the right hand side, and I'm going to select a color. Okay. And I want the same color to have for my buttons. And you can also change the background color and text. So let me have this for my review form, and I will click on create campaign. Okay. So the campaign has been created, and once the campaign has been created, they have to click on the actions and they can download the QR. Right now, we are providing three different extensions. So if you are familiar, if you are a graphic designer, you might know these two options. For right now, I'm just going to select PNG, and we are providing three different sizes, which is quite enough. It is for a QR code to be adjusted inside the visiting card. So I'm just going to select medium and I'm going to download the QR. Once you have downloaded the QR, use this and attach this QR code to your thank you card in the product inserts or whatever you want to call. You can simply add this QR code there and get it print, and your thank you card or your product insert is ready to collect the review. And if you want to share with your customers, you can simply click on the share, and we are providing these social media where you can simply click on there and share with your customers, or you can simply click on this link to copy, and from there you can share this link to your customer to collect the reviews. So since we have created the campaign with the branding template, we are going to see how it looks. So I'm just simply going to paste that, and this is how the white label works. So whatever the seller has created the branding template, the review form is going to have that same kind of the experience. So this is how it's going to work. First, we ask for the marketplace. They have to connect the marketplace. They have to create the product. Promotional is optional thing. If they just want to collect the reviews, they can. Sellers are allowed to do that. And with that, with these three connections, the campaigns are created based on that. And one more thing I didn't mention about the landing page. Let me take you to the landing page. Yes, if you are dealing in e-commerce and selling on the marketplaces, and if you are struggling with getting the reviews, then you can come to the reebews.com and start creating your campaign for free. Yeah, it is free with the limited amount of products, campaigns, and promotions. So you can try this product for free. And if you want that branding feature, then you have to purchase the pro plan, which is for 1000 per month. And you can go with the basic plan. We have the unlimited reviews on basic plan, but there is no white labeling. Buyer is going to see our reviews page on the review form, and if you want white labeling, you can simply purchase the pro plan. And yeah, there is always free forever you are getting, and with the 10 reviews per month, you are getting it for free, and you can buy the additional purchases. Let me show you how a seller is going to purchase. A seller are allowed to buy some extra purchases, which you can see it here. So that is how the review as a product works. So hope you guys like this review session, and if you did, hit a like. And if you are from e-commerce niche and selling the products and you want to get reviews faster, you can try our product. It is currently live, and we are looking for more customers to experience the product and share your feedback with us. And I will handle all my socials below so that you can reach me out and test this product and let me know how it is. So thank you so much for watching, and take care. Goodbye.